Got all these guys in robes. It looks like Adam stumbled into an Eyes Wide Shut party, you know?
I don't like the looks of this.
Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to Geniality. Hello there, my YouTube minions. It is I, your unfriendly neighborhood Skeletor. And today, I, Skeletor, have got more leaks. No, not from my loincloth this time. I'm talking about leaked images from this latest Masters of the Universe film. That's right. Now I know what you guys are all thinking, but Skeletor, I thought you said you didn't care about this new Masters of the Universe film. Well, yes, it is true that I, Skeletor, have absolutely no faith in this film, especially after I found out that Adam is going to spend 30 years growing up lost on Earth.
Oh no.
I'm on Earth right now, and even I don't want to be here, let alone watch Adam on Earth. You know, hell, I'll even take 11 minutes off this planet, like Katy Perry did. Incidentally, am I the only one who, when I saw those images, thought,
And now, pigs in space!
I kissed the dirt and I liked it. It tastes like dirty bullshit.
There are some things even pigs don't know.
You know, so just because I don't have faith in the film doesn't mean that I'm not curious about it. I mean, most of us don't like car accidents, but not one of us would turn our head from one if we were to actually see one, you know?
Just when I think you've said the stupidest thing ever, you keep talking.
Anyway, these leaks that I'm about to show you come from a website called foreternia.com. So I suggest if you want to get full in-depth analysis into these images, go onto their page. I'll leave the link on the bottom. I, however, am going to look at these pictures myself and give my analysis on what I think they are.
Quiet, you drunk.
Anyway, enough of all this blathering. Let's take a look at these things, shall we? Alright, now, it has never been actually confirmed what these images are, but when you actually do see them, it's kind of hard to refute that these images are definitely from the Masters of the Universe film, especially when you see, you know, the first one here, which is quite obviously the drawbridge of Castle Grayskull. You can see it's got green screen behind it, so most of the castle will most likely be green screen. And then they got the practical effect of the drawbridge here. It actually looks pretty good. It's a nice little bird's eye view of the whole thing, and it's actually kind of neat to see, right? We very rarely get to see this side of the sets, you know, when we actually look at what it probably will look like. So it's actually kind of neat to see. Now here's another picture of it from a different perspective. And this one, you see more detail inside the castle. You see this sort of archway here. That's where the sorceress will be most likely greeting everyone with open arms.
Go back. We have enough trouble without you showing up.
Come on, come on. Welcome to Castle Grayskull. Don't mind all the bird poop, though. I'm still in between cleaning, ladies.
Oh,
I like how the sun is casting this shadow here. I doubt that's going to be part of the film, but I just thought it was a cool, you know, kind of look. You know, again, you got more green screen here. So we even see the landscape is going to be all green screen as well. But that's to be expected with modern films these days anyway. And here's another image from the frontal view. And you got a fire truck. I don't know what they set on fire. This castle's on fire. You didn't know you were getting a musical when you clicked onto this video, did you?
I suspect the evil times have arrived.
She hates me so much.
And actually, that looks like there's probably going to be no front of the drawbridge, which, you know, whatever. I would have liked to see teeth all the way across. But I kind of get, you know, if you're going to bring horses or cats or people going to walk across it, yeah, I can see how that could be kind of annoying, walking over teeth. I also have to kind of say, this version of Castle Grayskull has some nice pearly whites. It looks as though the sorceress has really kept up with the castle's dental appointments, you know?
Over America, kids are rushing to brush their teeth. Exciting characters your kids love fit onto any toothpaste tube.
She's probably every day outside with a giant toothbrush, you know, and some giant floss, getting rid of all the castle tartar.
Brush your teeth. Round and round.
Small soft toothbrush, the round and round way will keep your gums healthy and stop tooth decay.
I mean, look at him. These are really, really white teeth. I'm used to Castle Grayskull having really green teeth, you know?
Do I have something in my teeth?
So this sorceress has done a bang-up job with Castle Grayskull's dental hygiene.
No.
Now, again, I don't know if it's confirmed 100%. And I do believe that the jaw does lift practically because you see the holes here on the side, which look like they'll line up with the teeth. So once this goes up, it definitely goes into these cavities here, which is actually quite shocking considering what great condition its teeth are in. Would never expect this castle to have cavities, but lo and behold, there you have it.
But how?
So this definitely goes up. Another thing I'm kind of on is the bottom of the mouth here. Kind of looks like a dance floor, you know? I mean, I don't know. Maybe this version of the sorceress holds a lot of outdoor patio parties. Hey, it's a nice place for a patio party, I will say. You know, put a couple of seats and some chairs here. You have a nice outdoor patio. Hell, that's what I would do if I ran when I run Castle Grayskull. You know, I'll have patio parties every night. And I will not invite you, He-Man.
What?
Never.
Oh, this is terrible.
Tila, I will invite you.
That's right, boys. Take me to Skeletor.
That's it for the Castle Grayskull images. There's some other images here, which I'm not sure if this is inside Castle Grayskull or Snake Mountain. As you see here, it looks like another green screen background here. You have this platform kind of area here. I'm not sure what this is. Kind of looks like the entrance to a ship, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe it's the ship that Adam came home on. I don't know. As you see Adam here. Well, it looks like Adam here. The stand-in for Adam, most likely.
Fortunately, we have an actor with us.
Got all these guys in robes. It looks like Adam stumbled into an Eyes Wide Shut party, you know?
I don't like the looks of this.
I don't know, kind of don't like this image here. Kind of reminds me too much of the old 1980s film. You know, like, who are all these no-names here? They don't belong to me. You know, they don't look like any of my minions. I don't remember ever throwing any Eyes Wide Shut parties.
I accidentally farted on a candle at our Eyes Wide Shut party, and this happened.
I don't know, the wardrobes and everything kind of gives me Franklin Jella's version of Skeletor Minions vibes to this.
Really? How sensitive you are.
Kind of a red flag for me. Here's another image which also kind of takes place inside that same area, the Eyes Wide Shut party. You kind of get to see a little more detail here up close. Again, they look like they're stand-ins, so I don't think this is any finished product or even costume. You have this guy back here wearing this sort of backpack harnessy thing. Obviously, he's going to be some kind of CGI character. Don't know which one. Pretty big, broad-shouldered, maybe Beast Man. Don't really know. No. These characters, again, random minions that I have no clue who they are, but whatever. But what really interests me in this image here are both Skeletor here, again, stand-in for Skeletor, because if this is the actual Skeletor, this film's got real problems. So most likely this is a stand-in for Jared Leto, who I've heard might only be doing a voiceover. I mean, a lot of people have suggested that perhaps Skeletor will be a CGI character. I doubt it. And this is definitely Evelyn. As you see, she's got the scepter here.
Why, thank you.
And this character, who we know, of course, is supposed to be me, Skeletor, has my Havoc staff. And you know, the Havoc staff actually looks kind of accurate, which gives me a little hope that they're going to make Skeletor's appearance accurate, right? Also, Evelyn's staff is pretty accurate as well, which lends me to think that perhaps she too will look a little more accurate than the 1980s film was.
Shut up. That's why.
So, you know, well, there is a couple of things that I'm not thrilled about, definitely within the story. Don't like the Eyes Wide Shut party, but there are also things that kind of get the juices flowing a little bit, you know? It seems like they're trying to be accurate, and you can tell there's going to be a lot of CGI in this film. And then lastly, there's this other image here, which I don't know exactly where this is. Looks like some kind of Eternian version of Stonehenge with the map of Eternia here. You got a bunch of characters, which, you know, a lot of online conjecture has it that they're like versions of, like, this looks like Bo here.
This just isn't my day.
They've said that this character here looks like Stratos, or a version of Stratos. They say this could be Perfuma. I don't know. That to me is just a lot of conjecture. We don't really know for sure. Could be just a little homage to those characters, but why would that be Perfuma? That doesn't make any sense. You know, what I do find interesting is we got this little rock thing here, which I kind of wonder. This sort of looks like a cocoon, like something broke out of it. You know? Maybe a creature, maybe magic. I don't know. But to me, I would say this is inside Castle Grayskull, just because it kind of mimics the floor that I saw outside the drawbridge. But I don't know for sure. This here looks like a gateway, so perhaps this is the portal with which Adam comes back from Earth. I don't know.
Good journey.
Good journey.
Good journey.
Well, thanks.
Again, all of this is just conjecture, but that's what I think. But that's it. That's all the images that I have so far. I don't know. Now, none of this actually changes my opinion on the film. All of this stuff looks okay. Some of it's meh, but even if everything looks perfect, even if they got my look right and He-Man's look right and all that stuff, oh, that's all wonderful and well and good. And the special effects are great. None of that matters if the story sucks. You know, I just have a hard time believing that any storyline where Prince Adam spends 30 years back on Earth looking for the sword is going to be any good.
Perhaps not.
I mean, look, all those images that we saw are on Eternia, right? But all those images could be like 5 minutes into the film, you know? Or the final scene. You know, like most of the film is just like Adam going into police cars and eating cheeseburgers and texting his friends, right? You know, making Twitter videos on how he thinks that Katy Perry's space trip on that giant
Pecker!
Oh, where?
Wait, that's not a woodpecker. It looks like someone's
private was fake.
It isn't real.
Right? For all we know, that's the entire film. And then the last 15 minutes is just what we just saw. So that's why, just because some of this stuff looks kind of encouraging, you know, the storyline really is why I still have absolutely no faith in this. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they'll surprise me. Maybe he'll spend 2 minutes on Earth. Even 1 minute on Earth is still enough to piss me off. But maybe he only spends about 30 seconds on Earth. Quick montage, and then the rest of the film is in Eternia. And we can just try to pretend he was never on Earth, you know?
I don't like this.
And then the rest of the film is really good, so here's hoping that possibly that could be the case. Although I hardly doubt it. Anyway, let me know what you thought. What do you think of these images? Do you find encouragement in any of these leaked images? What do you think of Castle Grayskull?
Grayskull. It was terrible.
Do you agree with Skeletor? Aside from those upper cavities, those teeth are in really good shape, right? Good for you, sorceress. Keeping up with Castle Grayskull's dental hygiene. Just picture her with a giant toothbrush, brushing those teeth.
Can it be so long?
Hilarious. And also let me know what you think that map is. I personally believe it's a portal. But let me know what you all think. Anyway, as per usual, if you liked this content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to Shaneology. Until next time.